Hello, everyone. Hope you are well on a Monday morning. I won't waste any time. I'll just get right into it. There are two big stories going on that I've been looking at this morning. Just wanted to get that out there. One is an update on this monkey business that we talked about a little bit yesterday. There's an update there, a little concerning. And I think we're on the brink, it looks like at least, on the brink of a war in Eastern Europe. So there's new developments there. Okay, first this monkey business, all right. As you may have heard already, and I talked about it some yesterday, Danville, Pennsylvania. This happened, started late Friday, where a truck that was carrying 100 monkeys. Now these are the small 3-pound monkeys. 100 of them had an accident. Went off the side of the road. Don't know all the details on the accident, but after that, several of these monkeys escaped. So it was their chance to break out. They did. They escaped for a while. You had agencies, it said other agencies, it didn't say who, but it did say the Centers for Disease Control was involved, came to the scene, as well as the police, of course. So it said police, CDC, and quote unquote other agencies. This happened over the weekend, looking for these monkeys that were at large. Now the update is that I think this was updated, or news came out late yesterday, that reportedly there were 3 monkeys that were at large. They were found and accounted for, and then I saw a report where they were quote unquote humanely euthanized. Yeah, so, and then I see a story. This was forwarded to me by a viewer, a subscriber, and I appreciate it. And then there's also a couple of other media outlets that are reporting the same thing, is that the CDC is monitoring local residents in the area that came into contact with these monkeys. They're being monitored for quote unquote cold-like symptoms. One story was a resident who witnessed the crash originally on Friday, late afternoon, apparently came into contact with one of these monkeys, and the CDC had contacted her Saturday, late Saturday, to let her know she needs to be monitored for quote unquote cold-like symptoms. Yeah. So what do we have here? A lab leak? Where were they going? Where had they been? These monkeys, poor monkeys. I mean, it's not their fault. So this sounds like a bad start to a bad virus movie or something. Several of them come to mind right now. Yeah. But anyway, we'll have to keep an eye on this story, of course. Jesus help us on this. Yeah. So I wanted to at least put that out there. Also, man, things are really going up on this Russia-Ukraine thing. Now, again, I kind of not ignored, but I haven't talked about this just until the last day or two because I just didn't think it was going anywhere. But it looks like it will be, or their chances are good that it will. Our leaders seem eager for war, which is not a good thing. It's like every now and then people forget how terrible it can be, the hell it can be, But anyway, the updates, NATO sending more assets into the region. NATO sending fighter jets, ships into Eastern Europe. Denmark, Spain, France, the Netherlands are participating in this. France committed to sending troops to Romania. The other countries are sending aircraft and some and ships in there. So the tensions are rising by the day here, by the hour. This happened yesterday. The embassies in Ukraine have been evacuated. Families of embassy personnel have been told to get out now. That's not a good sign. I would be really nervous. Yeah, I'd be nervous if I was in Ukraine, but I'd also be nervous if I were Poland and Romania that sit just to the west of it. Okay. Secretary of State of the United States is dodging questions about sending U.S. troops into it. And then I saw a flash news on my phone just before recording this that said that Biden was now, or this morning, writing up orders to send military units into Eastern Europe. I believe we already have some there anyway, but going to send up to 5,000 more in there. What the world, man? I mean, what are we? I don't. It's a complicated situation, I know, but why are we so eager now to defend Ukraine? Is it in our national interest? Is our national security at risk here? I don't think so. But anyway, it looks like we are sending people in. Biden had said that if Putin invades, he would send in troops into Romania to reinforce Romania and Poland. They are allies. They are NATO allies, sure. So currently, we do have, from what I'm reading, currently we have about 4,000 troops in Poland. We have about 4,000 troops in the Baltic regions. Beyond that, around Poland and Romania, we have recon aircraft in the air monitoring the buildup of of Russian troops and armor on the border with Ukraine. We have about 150 advisors / trainers / military people currently in the Ukraine, advising them on the front line defense and etc. So I think we should also keep an eye on China. You know, if this thing goes hot in with Russia and them, what a good time for them to go ahead and go into Taiwan. Of course, you got the Olympics coming up here in China. I think soon, maybe early next month. How does that play into it? So a lot going on. Man, this world needs some Jesus right now. Whew. I mean, folks. But this one worries, this situation just keeps escalating, and the rhetoric is escalating. Diplomatic efforts don't seem to be going anywhere. So this concerns me. This is the kind of thing in this region that could blow up and just really escalate quickly. You know, I don't know what our quote unquote leaders are thinking about. I mean, this is not, Russia is not insurgents. They're not terrorists in the sense that we've been fighting in these Gulf wars. They're real. They have a real army. They have weapons that are similar to the United States. They have nuclear weapons. They have real leadership. This would make these little Gulf wars we've been in seem like child's play. If this really goes big time hot. So we have to think about the impact that we would feel here. That's another video. So something to think about, something to prepare for. Just keep our eye on that thing. And the monkey thing, oh my gosh. Share your thoughts on these. I sure appreciate it. But happy Monday. And God bless you. I will see you soon.